growing up in an environment whereby you see all these waste all around, and for someone like me, I don't really like seeing them. At that time, I didn't know that I could use the weaving skill that I've been weaving since I was 9 years old to really create a solution with that problem that I've been seeing in the environment. So we find a way of converting those wastes that we see, especially pure water sachets, some other nylons and textile waste, and we convert them into beautiful products. My name is Adejoke Lasisi. I'm the founder and creative director of Planet 3R. I went to the University of Afebola University. I graduated economics, BS economics. So after my graduation, I decided to start weaving aso-oke. The skill that I had from my parents since I was 9 years old, since I was weaving. But now I was like, this problem that I've been seeing, and it's not stopping, like, it's even like becoming much, like plenty, like almost everywhere that you go to, you see this waste on the ground, in the drainage. So I was like, how can we make impact in our community? That I have this weaving skill. How can I use the weaving skill to make an impact in our society for this environmental impact? So I started using those the weaving skill. So we find a way of converting those wastes that we see, especially pure water sachets, some other nylons and textile waste, and we convert them into beautiful products. Starting this Planet 3R, especially converting these waste, is not something that almost everybody buy into, like the idea. Some people find it funny, they find it strange. Some people are skeptical about, like, is it going to be okay on them, especially their health? So many questions around it. And for the fact that it's from waste, and it's not just something that, okay, we want to just use it to like create impact or be doing those products and be hanging it in our house. Especially when it comes to now turning it into something that will be profitable, like in turn help the community. So it was just research upon research. Like we kept on doing trial and error. So like when we do it today, we can say, okay, we cut it into 4, the nylon. Then the next one, we cut it into 8. So the result, we're able to get it from meat. So that was just how we did it then. When I was young, the things I usually hear from people is that, Madam Mware, is this not Nigeria? Like, don't bother yourself. This thing, you can't solve the problem. This problem have been there. Like they will tell you that so many things that they tell me that, see, don't bother yourself. You can't create solution to this problem. Especially when we now started this weaving of the nylon, pure water, and everything. My number one support, especially my mom. Because the fact that she was the one weaving aso-oke that I learned from her, I weave for her when I was young and growing up. So then she was like, yeah, Joke, Madam Mware, this thing will not work. When she saw the things that we did initially, like she was like, you are just wasting your time. You are just like, when we now started doing that and the result of that stuff came out, and it came out very nice. Do you know that my mom was now the one telling people that, hey, Madalala pure water no. Joke mama need it, like, don't pour that pure water like away. Joke will need it too. So aside from the impact that we've made in the community, that we've been able to convert all these waste into beautiful products, that has actually attracted a lot of organizations, even federal government of Nigeria. So there was this competition that they put out last year, 2020. Even despite the fact of the pandemic, everything was a virtual one. So we applied for it. We had to send in 2-minute video. So I applied because normally there's no space for you to apply for MSME of the year. They are the ones that are going to choose from the nominees from all the categories. Like the executive, like they sit down, the team sits and choose the best of the best nominate them for the MSME award. So I applied for excellence in creative art. Due to the fact that what we do, we sort of create, artwork from it. So I was like, okay, creative arts. So later on, I was expecting like, okay, they will call that. I just pray that they nominate me or something. So when they called me that I will be nominated, that not just even for creative art, because they feel like what we do is more than that category. That's so they've nominated us for MSME of the year 2020. So in July 16 to be specific, they did the award online. So we were awarded the MSME of the Year 2020 in Nigeria. So aside from that, we won some couple of awards too. And some we came the runner-up. And that one came with the one the federal government gave us, came with a brand new car that we had to tear over. Then they gave us plaque, they gave us cash prize. Then aside from those foundations that we won to, in November, we were five of us, November 2020, 5 of us were nominated in Nigeria to come and receive award for National Youth Day that they did on November 1st at Aso Rock, which was fully sponsored. They were giving award, we were giving a cash prize as well. One of the nylons that you can easily discard in this country is pure water nylon. Sometimes, even if you buy all this something in market and they put it in black nylons or yellow and black nylons for you, you can still even reuse it. You can wash it and use it to buy fish or pepper later. But this pure water nylon, honestly, you can't do any other thing with it when you drink the water. People just throw it, boom, come and see in the market. Everywhere is full of nylon, pure water nylon. So I believe that in the space of, by the year 2030, that this number of wastes would have reduced, like the number of waste that is being recycled would have increased. Aside from that, we are working on another product that will be very, very something that it will last forever. Like, we are working on how we can use the woven material for a damp-proof membrane, like an alternative for a damp-proof membrane. Like for people that can't have, that don't have enough money to buy the damp-proof membrane for their house, so that it will protect it from like water coming in and everything. We feel like these things will really work under the house and it will not make water sink from under the floor. So, and that one is like a permanent solution. So we are making research on that. My most goal is that we want to use this skill of converting this waste. We want to use it to really reach millions of people, because I believe that our idea is replicable, and with this we can really reach across Africa. Not just, I don't just want this solution to just end here in Nigeria, because this problem is something that we encounter in different places across Africa. So I believe that if different organizations or governments can adopt this kind of solution, probably train them, and their youth too in the community, in their country, can do this. It will not just help in the environmental space, but also create job opportunity and export opportunities as well.